The damaged space skiff has lost all of its guidance systems and is hurling aimlessly into the dangers of the unknown. At Jettisoned's core, it's about like different kinds of people coming together and like learning to work together.
It's a fantastic tale of three basically ex-convicts that are thrown together in this ship that's falling apart and trying to just make their way to safety of some sort.
Jettisoned like a graphic novel being filmed.
Each character is placed there for a reason. Each of them have their opposites. And they wouldn't be themselves if they didn't have this other character to kind of be the conflict against them.
I was Pygmalion in Jettisoned, and he's about a teenager. So he's going through the like angsty teenage phase where he's been sheltered in his parents' basement for so long that he doesn't experience the world. He doesn't know exactly what the universe looks like or what it feels like. And so when he's thrust into this situation with these two complete weirdos, he's like, I'm freaking out and I just want to go home.
Main Brain is kind of just like thought of him as just a little man in a small room, and he just has a really stressful job and he just has to like do all these things, but he's like essentially just a dude.
Lizardman is probably the main character of this story. Anyone with a close knowledge of the script would have to assume that he is the lead, even though, I mean, his screen time totals maybe 30 seconds, including feet time.
I just had to play Dr. Flynn because he is a jerk who abuses all these humanoids verbally, and I'm such a nice guy on campus. I had to let my inner jerk out.
Loka is definitely her own person. She will follow when that's the best way to get things done, but she is definitely a leader at heart, and she will do anything for people she thinks are worth it.
As a director, you always have to work with a variety of different actors. I was very fortunate on this project to work with some of my favorite people to work with here at Asbury, honestly.
I don't want to die in space!
Stop oinking up the controls,
Something cool about Jettison is we did have the 3-camera setup. So that allowed us to essentially get 9 shots in 3 takes, which saved a ton of time shooting, which allowed us to spend a lot more time in preparation. Spending time rehearsing with the actors, fixing makeup, setting up lights, getting the fog, all of that takes a lot of time. And so when we actually started rolling, to be able to get the coverage we needed and to get 3 different angles, that really allowed us to do it in 2 days.
The makeup is something that I really enjoy because my wife really enjoys it. And so we brought her in to do all the makeup and stuff, and it actually like ended up working out beautifully.
I love the creative process. And when I look at people, it's fun because you can see it like as a 3D canvas. And so it's like, it's not like I like have plastic surgery or like people need to go and change their face or anything. But it's really neat when you can like look at something and see that it's a practical effect.
We were able to use practical effects for the gunshot.
I don't like this.
Do I just hold it down?
Just hold the white button. Ready?
You know, I've had some scary moments in my life, looking back on it, but I've never had live explosives strapped to my chest above my heart. So the first test, the cord went down my arm, and he's got the button, and he's pressing the button, and it's not working.
And Andrew's just like this, just like terrified.
I'm just glad I didn't say anything my mom would be ashamed of me saying.
I was in charge of creating the effect for Main Brain. So I put Harry Fogel in front of the green screen in the TV studio, setting up a TV camera and doing all the routing in the truck, like with the video switcher, to set up the effect on the TV in the spaceship set.
I was really impressed, quite honestly, with the level of expertise that the Asbury film students bring to the game, because it was just as professional as any other set that I've ever been on.
Great.
Thank you. Let's get a crew.
That's a wrap.
Yeah.
When the audience sees Jettisoned, I hope that there's an excitement for what we have created.
I hope they bust a gut laughing.
I just hope people watch it and laugh and have a good time, and maybe watch it with their family and parents be like, oh my gosh, I totally remember that from, season 2 of Twilight Zone or something,
I hope that when the credits roll and the audience is sitting there having, this full story be told to them, I hope they ask me, where is episode 2?
Really, it's just a story about people trying to make their way home. And so I hope people see that, and I hope people really just enjoy it, because it's supposed to be fun. We had a ton of fun making it. It's goofy, it's ridiculous, and there are a lot of really kind of stupid jokes in there, but I hope that they'll land. I just want people to laugh, honestly. If people laugh, we'll have done our job.